Hello everyone. I've just been sat here messing about with some makeup, some new things I've got and just some other stuff. So I recorded myself putting the makeup on. I didn't know whether I was going to use it or not, but I probably will now. So I thought that I would make it into a video. Some of these things you're going to see again in like a monthly favourites video or a full tutorial, but I'm really just trying out a few things for the first time. So I don't know, I thought you might just like my initial reaction on a few products and just see me put some makeup on really. It's nothing too complicated and as usual some kind of messy work going on, but I find it quite therapeutic watching other people put makeup on, so maybe you will too. What else was I going to tell you? Can't remember, so let's get going. I'm wearing my faux fur. It is fake, so don't worry, and this is like a vintage faux fur coat that I picked up in Miami, and I'm wearing this because I'm freezing. Right, started my makeup with a primer. Now I don't use a primer that often, but I decided to today just because I was trying out this new one from Bare Minerals, or Bare Minerals. It's called Primetime Oil Control. Now I love this one because it's water-based, it doesn't have any silicons in. If you don't like the feeling of those kind of silicone heavy primers that feel like they're coating your skin, you'll love this one, especially if you have any kind of blemish problems or things like that. It's very, very light. It's almost like a toner or a toning gel, but it's got salicylic acid in, or a form of, and I think a bit of witch hazel maybe or something like that, but it just feels very kind of tightening and lightening and lovely. So I've started with that, and then I've used Dior's nude foundation. I use shade 030, and I have buffed that in using a Louise Young super foundation brush, LY34, so big old foundation brush, really really nice, gives a nice finish. I've concealed using Estee Lauder's Disappear Smoothing Concealer in shade 2. And then concealed my little spot scar things with the Derma Blend. I've powdered using the Clarins limited edition Spring Face and Blush Powder. And this is really good because it's very, very multi-purpose. You've got a very kind of pale, it's not even a bronzer, it's a face powder. But if you're fair, then it will give you a bit of colour, but it just gives a bit of mattifying power really. And then you've got these kind of peachy tones over the top, and then this actually quite powerful strip of pink. Now you can see that my skin's really picked up the pink in it. It's given this little healthy glow. So you have to be a bit careful. If you don't want to have so much of a blush, then just use that side of the palette. But I really, really like this. They brought out a similar one for autumn last year that was very Burberry-esque with a kind of checked pattern. That was gorgeous too. This is very, very similar. Now for the eyes, I've used a palette that comes out at the end of the month from Urban Decay, and it's called the Theodora palette. They've actually made two, Theodora and Glinda, and some of you will probably recognise those names and realise that they're from the film Oz, or from The Wizard of Oz. So this is the Disney film Oz the Great and Powerful that comes out in March, and these are their collaboration palettes, and they're really, really gorgeous. I prefer Theodora, and I have used the eyeshadows from the palette to try and somewhat recreate the look that you get on the Get the Look card that comes with the palette. I haven't got it right, but I was just messing around with it, which is what this video is all about. I'm messing around with some makeup. So I'll be doing that again as a proper kind of video or tutorial, something like that, very soon. But I was just trying it out really, and they're really, really obviously good shadows. All Urban Decay shadows are brilliant. So can't wait for those to come out. I think they're going to be really, really popular. And then I haven't used the lipstick that comes with the Urban Decay palette. I've used a new one from Chanel called shade 43, no, La Favorite, and this is one of their lovely clicky Rouge Allure lipsticks. It's a really bright corally pink, really nice for springtime. Just put it on because I wanted to cheer myself up really. Not cheer myself up, I'm not sad, but just to kind of add a little bit of zhuzh to the makeup. Ah! Mascara. I have used the new Guerlain mascara, which I will review separately on the website, modrecommends.com, and I'll put the details in the info below as well. I actually prefer this to all the other Guerlain mascaras that I've tried, even the one that comes in a similar packaging to that. Just because, I don't know, it just feels easier to use than the rest of them. I mean, I love amazing packaging, and I think, you know, this packaging is pretty swish, but I just find them a little bit harder to hold. So this one I really love, and it's just a really great buildable mascara, and it's really scented, which is quite odd when you're using mascara, but I like it a lot. And there's the wand, if you can see that there. So a couple of coats of that, and I really like the effect on my lashes. What else? That's it. Lipstick, eyes, yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. The brush that I used to apply my shadows was an Urban Decay brush from the Naked 2 palette. Not a very good choice, to be honest, because I ended up having to use the same end for absolutely everything. But I was just being really, really lazy. On my nails I have, oh goodness, what's it called? Is it this one? Yes, it is. A Chanel Spring Limited Edition nail varnish called Emprise. 569. It's like a pale pink. Make sure you're subscribed, and you're subscribed to the vlog channel, and go over onto my website and drop your email into the email subscription box, and then you'll get my posts from the website into your inbox every morning. Hurrah! See you next time.